Hello, guys. Today I'm going to be giving a presentation for my ISM class over investment banking and what I've accomplished throughout the year so far. So, to start off, I want to introduce you to my guiding quote: "The speed of your success is limited only by your dedication and what you're willing to sacrifice." This quote really stuck by me because it opened the door to me about how if you're willing to do something and if you put your whole mind to it, you can do anything you want. And if you approach it with a positive mindset, you could genuinely do it no matter how much work it takes, no matter how many people you have to talk to, no matter what it is. I joined ISM because I wanted to explore various career paths and discover my true passion in the professional world. Leading up to my choice to take ISM, I already had an idea on what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something in the finance area. I wasn't exactly sure about investment banking and what specifically in investment banking, but after the first month or so in ISM, I kind of made that clear to myself and in the future, I want to pursue investment banking, specifically mergers and acquisitions advisory. Um, I also wanted to gain hands-on experience in a mentorship program, which allowed me to build valuable skills for my future, which I can see it paid off right now. So a couple of research interviews I did was the first one in the whole year was with Mr. Richard Pruitt. He specializes in commercial banking at Guarantee Bank. This meeting was about 30 to 45 minutes. This was my first interview throughout the whole thing, so it was really new to me. It was a good experience. He was talking about some about how they got bought by some other company and the experience and how they had to adapt and that. So it was new to me because I never really heard a professional talking to me about finance straight firsthand. But although he wasn't specifically and directly in investment banking, he still had knowledge about it and he still helped me with my research. The second one was Anand Manglam. He is a quant at JP Morgan Chase. He also helped because he's more on the stock side, and he told me how stocks impact investment banking as a whole a lot. Third one was Mr. Srivastava. He was an ex-investment banker at JP Morgan Chase. He helped a lot, and he told me about his full-on experience in his whole career in investment banking. And last was Shravan Bhandari. He was more on the technology side of investment banking, but he still gave me some good insight on investment banking, what I wanted to know exactly. So after all my interviews, I finally ended off with my mentor, Mr. Robert Ruff. He is a co-founder and managing director of Telos Capital Advisors. He experienced finance professional with industry experience. He is knowledgeable in the planning, analysis, and the decision making. And while by me talking to him, he provided me with real world perspective on IB and capital markets. Right now, um, I actually asked him if I could intern for his company, and he said yeah. So I asked if I need to sign any forms. So he forwarded me some NDAs and whatnot. I signed them, and now we're working on um, a sell side advisory thing for a company, and I could actually go into office in the summer and work on it with him and his team. By me having a mentor, it supports my growth toward a career in investment banking. It helps me refine my analytical thinking and professional communication skills. I came up and wanted to do finance because I had a deep fascination with the markets and their impact on businesses. I also understood that financial decisions drive economic growth, and it also opened my eyes to a vital role in investment banking and how it plays in the global economy. Also, I had a lot of family friends, relatives, cousins, whatever, who are also in the finance side. So just looking at them showed me yeah, this is cool. I really want to do that. And then also saw the other side of people just on the laptop coding all day, and I already made it clear to myself this is not something I don't want to do at all in my life. So I felt like finance gave me a good exposure into communication skills and collaborating with people, and also doing some work on the laptop or just homework that can be done at home. I chose investment banking specifically, mergers and acquisitions, because I enjoy talking to people, which allows me to build valuable connections in investment banking. Because in investment banking, you have to communicate with the lawyers and then your whole team, because your whole team has to be on board with with a specific option. I felt like this specific career pathway was like more social. Um, this is also a team collaborative thing. My naturally social personality helps me thrive in collaborative, high performance corporate environments, and also requires some strategic thinking. For example, as I start off, if I, like the first step in investment banking is an analyst, which focuses more on Excel and just sitting on a laptop. And I have good strategic and like analytical skills, which can help me through that process. So, what is investment banking? The different pillars of investment banking are mergers and acquisitions, which is what I want to specialize in, equity and debt financing, sales and trading advisory, sales and trading, advisory services, and asset management. Asset management can also be along with wealth management as they go hand in hand. And also, there's another one called portfolio management, but that's like not really directly under investment banking, but it's similar. Um, Investment banking involves critical financial services like M&A, capital markets, capital raising, and advising companies on their financial strategies. So basically, what a mergers and acquisitions specializer does is that if the company's going through like a merger or acquisition, he analyzes everything. He makes a whole conclusion. He researches the whole company that they're selling or they want to merge with. They research that. They create like a document based on and that document has all of their information. And right now, um, I'm like as an example, I'm doing like a sell side thing. So basically, what we're doing right now is we're on the phase one, which is gathering all the information. So basically, what happens in this phase is that a company would research the company and research like open buyers and open sellers and all this stuff, and they make like a whole report, and that report goes out to the public, and that report interests other companies for them to buy the company or merge with the company. Some essential skills is that investment bankers must possess strong communication and analytical skills, alongside a strong work ethic and confidence. Because investment banking is so hard and so intense, this requires a solid work ethic and confidence because it is really easy to give up. Like the first step is the analyst, which tends to be the hardest. That just proves how hard this field is. So, in order to be successful in investment banking, you have to be strong. You also have to be willing to get the most amount of work done without complaining at all. So, my original work, I created a comprehensive investment banking style M&A pitch book analyzing the potential transaction between Warner Brothers and Netflix. It structured the project from a sell-side advisory perspective, focusing on how investment banking will position and market a company to potential buyers. Basically, what I said before. So here you can see how much the deal is valued at. I coded it through Visual Studio Code, and this is the output. So basically, this shows the total amount is worth at. It shows the stocks, and as you're on the website, the stocks fluctuate per if the market's open, it will fluctuate how it would on that day. And this is the post-merger stock projection, showing that if it's the expected volatility, the conversion, the price target, and the combined market cap. So again, investment banking aligns with my personality because me personally, I like to communicate with a lot of people, and also I like the number side of it, which investment banking has a perfect mix of both of them. My confident communication style enhances relationships, while an analytical mindset drives my problem solving in high pressure environments, which I think I could thrive with with much more work to do. Again, to sum up my original work, I created an investment banking level M&A analysis. I modeled the strategic rationale for Netflix Warner Brothers Discovery merger. I analyzed revenue growth, market positioning, and competitive landscape. I evaluated valuation metrics and potential deal structure. Identified operational and financial, and I assessed execution risk and long-term shareholder impact. And I delivered a formal recommendation supported by research and financial reasoning. Based off what I showed my mentor, I showed him and asked him what feedback would he give me. All he said was try to like make it more like visually appealing to like the person, so they don't really lose like interest. And that's basically what he said about that. Professional experiences. I engaged with professionals and helped clarify my career path and provided valuable insights into the industry. Now with my internship, it helps me with job shadowing, as I can see how like a finance professional and what I like the exact thing I want to do in the future, how they do the work on a daily. Some key networking insights. This ISM class in all helped me with building strong relationships and it provided support and open and gave me way more resources than I could ever think about for opportunities in the future. I also learned a ton of information throughout all of my research interviews and my mentor, and also gained me insight from professionals and assist my understanding of industry dynamics and informs career decisions moving forward. And my confidence level overall, I would say improved a lot throughout this thing because in the beginning of the year, I knew like I'm gonna have to be doing this, be on the search for a mentor, and be talking to professionals. For initially, I thought that maybe it would be too much for me, and I wouldn't really like. I would fold under the pressure. But then at my first interview, I realized like this, I have to do this in the future, so I might as well just put my 100% into it right now and see what it would be like in the future. And it went successful, all of them. So if I had to be frank with you guys, like ISM improved my confidence a lot, especially in the career and especially in the professional world. Some challenges I faced was outreach. So basically, out of emailing around like 40 to 50 professionals, I barely got any responses. So that really like took a hit on my confidence levels because I thought I wouldn't be able to find a mentor anytime soon. And then I just keep going on, and then I use this resource called LinkedIn to find my like connections or mutuals. Just searching on them, and I found some people, emailed them, found their email off of like ChatGPT or like publicly listed. I emailed them, and luckily I got some few responses. And that response, one of those responses was my mentor, and he was really open to it. And in the past, he was a mentor for a student at Frisco High School as well. So he was really like aware of the program we had going on. And since Frisco High School, he was like, okay, maybe I can trust him. I'll give him a chance and I'll interview him. And that interview went well, obviously. Personal growth. Throughout this whole class, I grew tremendously. I experienced significant personal growth, enhancing my confidence, time management, and self-awareness. My communication, my industry knowledge, and my work ethic improved a lot. Uh, in my internship right now, we're doing market analysis, company studies, and presentation prep. So basically, right now, since it's the phase one, we're like accumulating all the resources, information, and we're getting a presentation together to give it to pitch it to like potential buyers. My future aspirations is that I want to secure a real internship in college, in investment banking, pursuing university studies in finance or business, and ultimately become a successful finance professional. These steps will enhance my knowledge and experience in the financial industry. Preparing for my career, the ISM program provided real exposure through hands-on experience, fostering skill development essential for my future. I also gained professional confidence by connecting with mentors and engaging in various projections and projects that prepare me for a dynamic career in investment banking. Thank you.
You guys have any questions?